Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for today's episode of my Manchester United save on FM17. Today we return to the Champions League. We kick things off in the group stage with an away fixture to Feyenoord. It'd be really nice to get off to a flyer to get those 3 points. It's going to be tricky though. They're a team that have the ability to mix it up, to test their opponents, and with this being the first game as well, I'm sure they'll be heading into this one, especially with it being at their home ground, that they'll be confident that they could get those first 3 points, and they'll want to get off to a good start because this is a tough group. The summer transfer window has now been closed for almost, over a week. It's the 12th of September. I've brought in 3 players, spent 102 million, and we did have a few outgoings on transfer deadline day, including James Wilson. He's gone on loan to Burnley. Elsewhere, Milan Bars at the age of 17, one of the under-18s, who is showing great promise. I've sent him on loan to Charlton. Hopefully he can get some game time there in League One. Cameron Borthwick-Jackson has gone on loan to Watford, and the biggest outing was Bastian Schweinsteiger. After I signed Gidelli and Horta, he became very unhappy. He wasn't getting much first team football, and I didn't envisage him being in the first team for the next season or two. So we both agreed it's a mutual termination of his contract, and he's left United. So since the last episode, I have played just a couple of games off camera. You saw that we beat Everton 2-1 at Old Trafford. Then we played West Brom also at Old Trafford in the Premier League, and we battered them by 4-0. Mata got things started in the 5th minute, then Pogba got a goal just before half-time. Luke Shaw also bagged a goal just before the hour mark, and Zlatan rounded things off just nicely after a top professional job against the Baggies. 4-0 in the end. Andre Horta really did impress me, even though he picked up a 7.3 rating. So did Gidelli, our other summer signing. I just want to quickly show you guys why Andre Horta impressed me so much in that game against the Baggies. So if we go to, I just want to analyse, there we go, analysis. If we click on that, it was the way he conducted himself. Being at the age of 20, he just seemed like he's been playing football for such a long time. He's got so much experience. There we go. Manchester United versus West Brom. And you can see the amount of passes that he made. He completed 77. Only 3 of those were intercepted. But it was just the way he went about business. He's the sort of player that keeps his head high. He keeps hold of the ball even when put under immense pressure from the opposition. He does possess quick and effective dribbling skills, although he didn't have to dribble as much against West Brom because he was in that number 10 role. You can see he made 1 key pass, which was an assist for one of the goals. I can't quite remember which one. But if you look at the heat map, he's staying central, and he can also track back as well and cover for the defence, even though we weren't really put under that much pressure from West Brom in this game. You can see the amount of chances that we had, the amount of possession as well of the ball. He made 2 darting runs with the ball, dribbling, but it was so quick and it was so decisive. And he's had a great start to life at Old Trafford. He's going to be key for us in the coming seasons. Such an exciting talent. Chris Smalling and Mkhitaryan are out injured. Bay's just come back from being out for a couple of weeks, so I'm not sure if he's going to be ready for this game against Feyenoord. Then we played Bournemouth away in the Premier League, and that finished 2-2. Really disappointing result, to be honest. I mean, we went there confident that we would get those 3 points, but Sisto opened up the scoring with a penalty. It was Phil Jones that conceded there, picking up the yellow card. Then Zlatan drew us level just before the break. Then we got our nose in front with a goal from Martial, and then a Phobie with that equaliser in the 70th minute. There was no real standout players apart from Martial, who picked up the player of the match. I mean, Gidelli did come on, but he wasn't given enough time to make much of an impact on the game. So a 2-2 draw there away to Bournemouth, a game that we probably should have won, but we didn't. And this is the league table as it stands. You'll notice as well that I've changed the league names to the proper names. So we've got the Premier League instead of Premier Division, and the Champions League instead of the European Champions Cup. So we're currently 3rd, 3 points behind Tottenham, Liverpool all the way down in 16th. It's not looking good for Chelsea or Arsenal at the moment. So here we go then. This is Manchester United's return to the Champions League. Can we start on a high? Vermeer starts in goal for Feyenoord. At the back they've got Van der Horn, who I believe they signed in the summer from Swansea. Fosu-Mensah starts. Don't think he has any relation with Timothy Fosu-Mensah. Congolo, El Hamadi, Tapai. They've got Velhena in there as well. Of course, Manchester United so many problems in real life when we had to play them in the Europa League. They've got Afellay. He starts down the right side. His acceleration is pretty decent, but his pace isn't the best. Sort of an aging side as well. I mean, they've got Dirk Kuyt up front. They might find it tricky getting past the defence of Manchester United. We've got De Gea in goal. Valencia, Lindelof, Phil Jones and Luke Shaw all starts the back four. Pogba and Herrera in central midfield. Mata out wide, in for the injured Mkhitaryan. And I hope Horta puts in a good shift for you guys. On the bench, we've got Gudelli, Fosu-Mensah, Rooney and Marcus Rashford. We do have a few players in this side that used to play in the Eredivisie, including Nemanja Gudelli, who will no doubt get a few boos if he does come on, as he used to play for Ajax. Got a corner here. Martial almost opened up the scoring for us. Would have been brilliant for him. He started this season off so well, just like Paul Pogba. They've got a free kick here. Afellay strikes at the wall. Dirk Kuyt again blocked. I think they're going to find it tricky to get past our back four today. The quality is still there for Feyenoord with Kuyt and Afellay, but I think at the end of the day it's the age that's going to hamper them getting past this back four. As you can see already, their legs are starting to go, and as this match continues, they're gonna tire out, no doubt. I just hope for Feyenoord's sake. They've been practicing their attacking set pieces for this game. Andre Horta almost found the back of the net, almost grabbed his first goal for Manchester United. It's only a matter of time until he does. We're doing well at the moment. 7 shots, 3 of those on target, whereas Feyenoord, we're keeping them quiet. Athletic Bilbao just going to goal up against Bayern Munich. We've got to play them next at Old Trafford in the Champions League group stage, but we've got to get past Feyenoord first. We haven't even got a goal yet. Here is Mata looking for Martial, finds him. Martial's got no options, has to find... Here is Mata, brilliant. 1-0, brilliant start for United. That's Mata's 3rd goal of the season in all competitions. We'll just see that again. Martial just about found Ibra. What a ball through the middle of Feyenoord's defence, and it did take a deflection as well. There we go again. Paul Pogba to Ibra. Spreads out wide looking for Mata, but it was probably his size that cost him in that little battle there. Here is Afellay now. Couldn't lift the ball over Ander Herrera. Pogba again. Charging forwards. Mata did have Valencia to his right. Not sure why he didn't give him the ball, as I do have looking for overlap on in the instructions. Here is Martial though. Martial's gone for goal and puts it over into the crowd. Pogba to Shaw. Martial did have a bit of space, had time as well. Pogba's hit it on the outside of the penalty area and has made it 2-0 to United. What a fantastic start to the second half. Great response from the team talk. Wanted to see a bit more from the team, and Pogba's just hit that, hoping for the best, and it's paid off for him. It did take a deflection off Fosu-Mensah there. What a start to the season Pogba's had. That's what I want to see in the second season. I want to see a bit more from Paul Pogba. Afellay swings it in, and just like that, Feyenoord are right back in this. It's Van Em that gets that draws the goal back for Feyenoord. Came from the corner. Afellay swings it in first time. And who was he offside? No, I think he was just... Oh, Valencia! Valencia went for the clearance, and it took the deflection off Van Em, and it goes into the back of the net. De Gea couldn't do anything about that. Right, let's make a change. Let's bring on Nemanja Gudelli. Switch Herrera round. Put him to advanced playmaker in attack. Deep line playmaker for Gudelli. And I'm sure with him coming onto the pitch, the boos are probably ringing around Feyenoord's ground right about now. They would be in real life. Here is Ibra! Get in! 3-1, 55 minutes gone. That's his 5th goal of the season. And he's certainly showing no signs of slowing down. I did feel as though maybe we weren't going to get as much out of him in this second season as we did in the first. But there we go. 5th goal of the season. 3-1 to United. 50-50 on possession. Look at the amount of chances we've had. 20 and 10 of those are on target. Here is Dirk Kuyt! And it's now 3-2. They've drawn a goal back yet again. And he is trying to prove me wrong, the former Liverpool man. As he grabs his 8th goal of the season. Afellay, oh, what a cross that is into the box. He chests it down, turns on it, left foot, stroke into the bottom corner. Herrera, we just need to lock things down now. Make sure we don't concede. I want that winning start to the group. Dirk Kuyt with the foul on Luke Shaw. And it's a straight red. It's a straight red with 7-8 minutes to go. Dirk Kuyt is off. He was Feyenoord's only chance of maybe getting an equaliser and getting a point, getting something at least from this game. I'm going to bring on Daley Blind for Phil Jones as he's looking tired. We have got an important Premier League fixture coming up soon. Ibra swings that in, looking for Lindelof. Valencia straight into the hands of Vermeer, and that should be it, ref. Blow that whistle. He's going to give Feyenoord another chance, maybe. Again, too slow going forwards, Feyenoord. Plus they're down to 10 men. Rashford, there we go, full time. It's finished 3-2 to Manchester United. We are off to a winning start in the Champions League this season. Really happy with that. Not happy that we conceded 2 goals, but it's a start. We've still got 5 more games to go. We did just about edge possession. We had so many chances as well. And as you might have just seen, Athletic Bilbao did draw 2-2 with Bayern Munich. So we will top the group after the first game in the Champions League this season. We've got a payout here for bonuses. We'll just keep advancing here. So let's have a look at the opening day in the Champions League this season. Tottenham won 4-1 against Mönchengladbach at, well, it's not White Hart Lane anymore. It's Wembley that they're playing at the moment. PSG, last season's Champions League winners, won 3-1 away to Olympiacos. Barcelona won 3-0 away there. AC Milan lost 1-0 to Dynamo Kiev. And as you can see, Athletic Bilbao drew 2-2 against Bayern Munich, and we picked up those all-important 3 points. And that is the group as it stands. So up next, we've got Athletic Bilbao at Old Trafford. That's only a couple of weeks away, actually. But that won't be in the next episode. We've got Southampton next away. Then we've got Leicester, then Sunderland, and then Athletic Bilbao, then Hull, then Leicester. The next episode will be the big one at Old Trafford against Bayern Munich. Really looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are too. I'm going to go away and play these games. We've got that EFL Cup game against Leicester. I'm going to play all these games off camera. There's a big chunk there. And then for the next episode, I'll come back and play that game against Bayern. And after that, I'll be running on a 1 game per video basis. So we'll play Man City, then Arsenal, and then Bayern Munich again in the Champions League. What a tough couple of weeks that is going to be for United. It's really going to put us to the test. That's it then. Thanks for watching, guys.